Hello everyone, how is it going? So there have been some posts on Reddit recently about the bug which basically allowed Mordekaiser allies to get his ultimate. So basically the ultimate of a champion got replaced by the Mordekaiser ultimate. It's a pretty big bug that can impact the game in a negative way. So me and my friends did our best to basically reproduce this bug, and fortunately we were able to. So here is everything you should know about this bug, how to replicate it, and what it can possibly cause. So I've seen 3 different scenarios. In one of the scenario, the champion that got the Mordekaiser ultimate was Twitch playing against the Kog'Maw with GA. In other example, it was Draven who played against Riven with GA. And in the other example on ARAM map, which was basically the first one, was Karma playing against Anivia. All of them got their ultimate replaced by the Mordekaiser ultimate. So how can it be reproduced? Okay, let me show you. So first and foremost, you need to have Mordekaiser, and he needs to have his ultimate. It can be rank 1, rank 2 or rank 3, it doesn't matter. Then he has to have his ally, that is the champion that will get the Mordekaiser ult, and this champion has to have his ultimate on level 3. So in most cases it would mean the champion has to be level 16. Then the enemy has to have some form of revive passive. We tested that with Anivia passive and we tested that with Guardian Angel, and it is basically possible to do it versus every single champion. So how to make the bug happen in the game? First, Mordekaiser has to ult enemy champion that has revive passive or Guardian Angel. In this example, Mordekaiser is ulting Kog'Maw with GA, but Kog'Maw passive doesn't really matter, you can do it with any other champion that has GA. So then the champion that is supposed to get Mordekaiser ult instead of his ultimate, in this case Twitch, has to proc the GA of Kog'Maw. After Kog'Maw revives, either Mordekaiser or Twitch in this example can finish the Kog'Maw. So once the Kog'Maw dies, if you are lucky, because it doesn't work all the time, if you are lucky, Twitch will get his ult replaced with the Mordekaiser ult. One more important thing is that in order to make this happen, the target that has his ult replaced has to have the ult on cooldown. So Twitch R had to be on cooldown before it got replaced by the Mordekaiser ult. And as you can see right now, I am playing the Twitch who has Mordekaiser ult. So let's check another example. In this time it's Jax, Mordekaiser and Anivia. So Mordekaiser ults Anivia and then Jax procs the egg. Then either Mordekaiser or Jax, but we had more success with Mordekaiser, finishes the Anivia right when she is still in the egg form. Then if you are lucky, Mordekaiser ultimate replaces Jax ultimate, and basically you have Jax with the Mordekaiser ultimate until the end of the game. Because keep in mind, once you get that Mordekaiser ultimate, it doesn't matter what you do, you will have it until the end of the game. So even if you die or whatever else you do, you will still have that Mordekaiser ult until the end of the game. So how does the Mordekaiser ult works in this case? So you are able to ult enemy champions and you are able to kill them with that ultimate. But there is no chance for you to get the ghost of the champion that you killed. There is also no chance for you to get the ghost of the dragon. What's important to note is that if you have a target that is Mordekaiser ulted, doesn't matter by who, you cannot apply another Mordekaiser ult on top of it. Because you cannot apply 2 Mordekaiser ultimate to the same target at once. Keep in mind, Mordekaiser won't get the ghost if someone else's ult finish the target. So for example, in this case, if Jax kills an enemy and he ulted that enemy before, Mordekaiser won't get the ghost, so basically the ghost disappears. So this bug is rather easy to reproduce, it doesn't work all the time, but it is fairly easy to recreate that. So it is pretty likely that if you have Mordekaiser on your team, it can happen that you will accidentally get another champion with Mordekaiser ult. But what happens if, for example, Jax ultimate gets replaced by Mordekaiser ultimate? What happens to the passive of Jax ultimate, which is basically the on-hit attack? And as you can see right now, the Jax on-hit attack passive basically remained. So only the active part of the ability got changed. So Jax can still get his bonus damage on every third attack, but he can have the Mordekaiser ultimate with it. And it's pretty similar with Cho'Gath. Once Cho'Gath got his ultimate, he got his ultimate replaced, so he couldn't use the feast, but he kept his stacks. So it's not like you're gonna lose the stacks, you're gonna keep them. But you won't be able to eat more enemies, so you won't be able to get more stacks. Earlier in the video I also said you need to have your ultimate on level 3 in order to make it work. So for example, Jace or Ryze won't ever be able to get Mordekaiser ult instead of their ult because they cannot have their rank 3 ultimate. It's pretty weird that it works that way, but that's the only way we succeeded. And here's the question, can the Udyr with level 3 ultimate get the Mordekaiser level 3 ultimate instead of his ultimate? We cannot really call the Phoenix stance ultimate, but yeah. And the answer is actually yes. We tried it on level 5, it didn't work. Not sure if we were unlucky or it just cannot work on level 5 and you may need level 6. But at level 6 we managed to get the Mordekaiser ultimate instead of his Phoenix stance. So basically he got level 3 ultimate of Mordekaiser on level 6. Mordekaiser normally would need level 16 in order to have Mordekaiser level 3 ultimate, but Udyr only needs level 6. And what's funny is that you can also level up the Mordekaiser ultimate up to level 5. So in this example you can see, once I am leveling my Phoenix stance, which in this case is already Mordekaiser ult, I get the longer ghost, but I cannot get ghost, so it doesn't matter. But as you can see, once I get to the level 5 ultimate, which is on level 9, because you get max stance on level 9 if you want, then my cooldown drastically drops. In this case it was from around 80 so seconds to 50 so seconds, so it got reduced by like 1/3 at level 5. And another champion we were curious about were the champions with the form of transformation. So we wanted to try Jace and Nidalee, and then as I said, we realized that you cannot do it with Jace because he cannot have his ultimate level 3, but Nidalee can. So what we did, we tried to reproduce this bug again, and we succeeded. And what's funny is that once Nidalee ult gets replaced with the Mordekaiser ultimate, she is stuck in the current form forever. So in this case, Nidalee had a Cougar form before she got the Mordekaiser ultimate. So even if you die or no matter what you do, you will be stuck in the Cougar form until the end of the game. There is absolutely no way for you to get rid of that Mordekaiser ultimate, and you are basically stuck in one form. So pretty much the same thing can happen with Elise. So yeah, this is pretty much all you should know about it. If you are curious if you can get a team with 5 Mordekaiser ultimates, you probably can, because we got 3 Mordekaiser ultimate in the group of 3, so it's pretty possible that you are able to get 5 people with 5 Mordekaiser ultimate. It would just need a lot of patience and probably a custom game, because it would be rather unrealistic to happen in a normal game. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks to all the people that helped me with figuring this out and helped me with testing this out. It was really funny to try it out. At first we weren't able to recreate this bug at all, because we didn't know you actually need level 3 rank, and we didn't really think about it in the first place, so we just wasted a lot of time. So yeah, I'll leave you with the funny death recap of my friend that basically died to 2 Mordekaiser ultimate from 2 different people that weren't Mordekaiser. So yeah, with this optimistic accent, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you guys a lot for watching, take care and have a great day.